lobby. All right, so welcome into race number 3, ladies and gentlemen. So as you can see, we got, wow, that went really bright on my screen. Good Lord. Anyway, so as you can see, we've got ourselves our Minnesota Vikings versus Detroit Lions matchup here from week number 1. So on the left, we have Deathstar175, one of our new additions to the league. Yes, I'm getting the music back up and running, I promise. Anyway, so there we go. So on the left, like I said, we got our newest addition, or one of our newest additions, Deathstar175, walking around taking some shots there. So he will be representing your Minnesota Vikings. And on the left, we have Itaku representing his hometown team, the Detroit Lions. So we got that boiler hype rocking in here. So that NFC Central matchup. Gotta love it. But yeah, we are going to be off and running on this one soon. Again, I do not know if those two are talking to each other or if I'm doing the countdown for you. But if you guys could let me know real quick, I will definitely get on that for you. Either way, for those that are new to this, like I said, we are basically representing NFL teams at this point. Oh, excuse me. So it's just the easiest way to get all of the schedule and all of these standings and all that good stuff done. By the way, if you two are talking to each other, feel free. Yeah, fuck yeah, Lions. Love it. Or apparently not, being that he has to write everything down. I'm going to guess that they are not on a call, then. Just a guess. Oh, are in Skype. Awesome. They can do their own countdown, then. Badass. Thank you, Itaku. Look at this kid. Look at this kid. So again, good luck to both guys. They're in a Skype call. They're going to do their own countdown. They'll be off and running at their own convenience. So again, good luck to both guys. I know that Itaku was way ahead in the votes on the voting screen well earlier, so I haven't looked recently, but I should have. They are off and running, guys. So again, good luck. We got the bomb bag and Ouija board as your first items. Bomb bag for Deathstar on the left. We'll give you more bomb spawns. He's going to reset anyway, so never mind on that. Ouija board will give you spectral tears for Itaku. He'll be able to shoot through rocks. So again, that reset is perfectly allowed. Some of the other rules, they both start with Isaac at the same point. We race through the womb too. First to kill off Mom's heart is going to get a point at the bottom of the screen. That's where the zeros come in. We do a best of 3, so you have to do that twice to win. Again, there are 16 matchups each week. Each racer basically every week is going to race. They get 1 week off out of the 17. But they get the 1 race a week and a best of 3 matchup each time. Deathstar's new first item, the Magnet, or Magneto, I should say. So you'll be able to see, like, he doesn't have to bomb in for these bombs. They all actually get magnetized towards him. That'll happen with everything. Yeah, Taku's the troll admin. Have you met Ravager? I'm just going to put that out there. Have you met Ravager if you think Itaku is a troll admin? Just saying. Love you. Love you guys. Love you. See, and here's the difference between most racing stuff. I'll blow crap at the admins. I don't care. Like, all right, so there's some help out for Itaku, the admin, as I'm talking crap. There's stem cells for Deathstar on the left-hand side. That actually gives you a shot speed increase, and it's minimal, but it is actually there along with the health up on it. Yeah, speak of the devil. What's up, Wallow? How you doing? Good to see you this evening. And not all of them are trolls. I know a few that aren't necessarily trollish. Oh, really? Even Knight talking crap. I love it. And what's up, Knight? How you doing? Alright, so we got an item rock for Itaku, who has no items whatsoever. No keys, no bombs, no coins either, for that matter, which obviously don't help you here. But with that 1 key, Deathstar is going to be looking for his item room. Itaku is really just hoping to get anything at this point. Anything would be a help at this point. There's a bomb for you. So he's going to immediately take that item rock. Oh, Jesus. This game being a troll. Oh, even worse, he gets a mini-boss, so Sloth. What's up, Johnny? How you doing? Ermagerd, it's a journey. Yeah, that was the remix by Big Giant Circles called Clubbing of Isaac. I couldn't think of the name of it for the life of me. Sorry, it just now clicked. I'm terrible in updating stuff like that, but yeah, that was the Clubbing of Isaac remix by Big Giant Circles. And really, really phenomenally well done. But I'm using the Binding of Isaac soundtrack that came with the game if you bought it that way through Steam, if anybody knows. If not, you can buy it off of Danny Baranowski's Bandcamp, I believe. Yeah, this is still pretty even. There's no, like, overcoming the odds, you know, none of that stuff. Like, this is, you don't know until you're really late in the race. Even with, like, really weird items, you never know. So the Emperor's card, as you can see, is actually a use of the Horror Babylon for Deathstar. So he's doing a lot more damage here. Horror Babylon really caps out your damage for you. And he rips right on through the Duke of Flies. And all of its flies. Ooh, health up and a God Room. Let's see how lucky Deathstar is. The Relic, every 4 rooms he's going to get a couple, he'll get a blue heart to spawn every 4 rooms. Boy, I cannot talk today. Also gets an XL floor for his caves, so he's going to have both of his caves floors mashed into one. 2 item rooms, 2 boss fights, 1 store, 1 secret room, 1 super secret room here. Eddie. Now, the Relic's okay, at least. I mean, like, if you're looking for a little bit of extra health, I mean, awesome. You know what I mean? Or let's say that you have something like the Horror Babylon. Now the Relic really becomes useful, because you can drop yourself down to that half a red heart and just get yourself nothing but blue hearts. So, cases like that, it's actually okay. For a race situation, probably not going to help you that much, honestly. It's not the greatest thing ever. It's definitely not the worst, though. Alright, so Magic 8 Balls. Itaku finishes off his Basement 2 boss. He'll take that world card. I was going to say, if he takes that 2 of hearts, he's nuts. But he'll move on to his Caves 1. He'll drop that world card and go right after. He knows he's slightly behind. So the world card revealed his entire map for him, and now he knows exactly where to go. So he's going to walk right on up to his item room with no keys again. Jeez, is he not getting lucky here. So no bombs, can't even get into his item room. Or into his secret room, I should say. There we go. He gets a nice chest out of it, if nothing else. There we go. Gets his free entrance into the secret room. I knew he'd be waiting for that. And let's see what all he gets out of this. Mind you, he has no bombs, so that didn't help him get into his item room. I guess that could have been a lot better than it was. Yeah, we're only using Isaac in this. That's correct. That way you start off with the D6. The D6 is only vital. It's technically outlawed in the league here. But technically speaking is all that it's outlawed for. You can use it against the other outlawed items. So if you come across, let's say, Dr. Fetus, you can reroll Dr. Fetus if you have your D6 with you. And the only way that we knew that we'd guarantee having the D6 was using Isaac. So we just said, forget it, we'll just use Isaac, and we'll kind of go from there. Now in the playoffs, different story. If you guys go back to last year's finals, you'll understand it definitely was not just Isaac. In the finals, you get to choose who you're racing with and what the best of is going to be. And Cobalt was evil, let's just put it that way. I'll let you guys watch that for yourself, but Cobalt was evil. And let's see, Little Gish out of Itaku's item room, so definitely not the worst thing. Little follower there that shoots out tar balls, basically. So that'll slow enemies down and actually slow their shots down, too. Yeah, playoffs. Playoffs! Yeah, my dashboard's up. Why? Oh, no! And down goes Deathstar. No. No, sir. If you go to my YouTube channel, let me get it in contact here. I know where it is. I can't spell for crap. There you go. Somebody's got the playoffs there for you, but that was the entire playoffs list. Crap, I had 2 in front of that. If somebody wants it, contact for me. There you go. If you go to the YouTube channel, you'll see the, within the first listing, like, I hate the new layout. I can't even explain where it is. But you'll see it within, like, the first row of stuff. The names underneath the races are the obvious giveaway to who's on what side. So Deathstar's resetting a few times here. Shortcut for quick restart is R. And the shortcut for caps is caps lock. Diana. I was waiting for it. I knew you were here, so I was waiting for the response. Had to do it. Anyways, there's Max's head, so very nice start for Deathstar. That's a damage multiplier and gives you, I'm sorry, is it just plus damage on that? I forget. There's so many that are either damage multipliers or plus damage. Either way, you also get knockback on your shots, so as you can see, when he's hitting the boss, you can actually see it moving back just slightly. Same thing will happen with these enemies. Oh, that's what that means. I was gonna say, this is how we find out if Foos is still awake, too. Alright, so both fighting horsemen at the moment. Pestilence on the right, obviously, oh god, I can't think of his name now. Famine on the left just got taken out, so both are gonna give cubes of meat to the players. As you can see, it is an orbital that floats around you. At the moment, it'll block shots. If you get a second cube of meat, that'll turn into Meat Boy's head, which will still float around you, also fire shots and still block them. Third piece would give you basically quote-unquote Meat Boy. He'll run around, basically kick bombs. He's kind of annoying. He does do a lot of damage, but ooh, one of the first racers to take pills here, and it was Deathstar175, and he winds up with a bad trip pill, so that actually injured him. Oh my. Alright, so that proves one of our points. Itaku knows the rules about the D6 there. So he actually re-rolled an item, which was the shovel, that he obviously could not. That is one of our banned items here in the league. So you can re-roll that. You cannot take the shovel, though. With that room, though, he also had an item in there that he could have taken, which was okay, the Pact, that he also re-rolled. Ironically enough, I figured he would take the Pact, but he actually re-rolled the shovel in hopes of getting something better, and got Guppy's head out of it. So he bought Guppy's head for that one heart. You do not have to do it at that point, but after you re-roll, you know, maybe you want to take it. I'm kind of surprised he bought that, though. But after the good item, the Pact, re-rolled, you could not take what that turned into. So anytime that, basically, what am I trying to say? How do I condense that correctly? If you re-roll a takeable item, you cannot take the item anymore, is basically what it amounts to. So in that devil deal, if Itaku wanted both items, he would have had to take the good item first, then re-roll the shovel, then take whatever that turned into. That's what I'm trying to say. I knew that would get out at some point. That was terrible. Yeah, well, you couldn't take the Pact. Well, what the Pact turned into, I forgot what it was, or what it was in the first place. The shovel and, I can't remember. Alright, so Deathstar taking that Eternal Heart onto the next floor with him, onto Caves 1, grabs an extra heart out of it, so he's up to 4 now. Also, Itaku's sitting at 4, although in a terrible room here. God, do I hate the way that spaces out. I hate those rooms so much. Well, hell, at this point we can change the chat ads into just being the one thing and then make the BOILeR the one that spams. So we'll make him switch everything around at some point. Won't be hard. Won't be too hard. We'll just switch around a whole ton of the inputs. Ugh, the mask room. Ugh, I hate these things. Thankfully, Itaku's getting through this with a lot of grace. DJ, what's up, dude? Good to see you, sir. Although he is down to 1.5 hearts at the moment, so Itaku is living on the edge here, but still a little bit in the clear. But these masks, enough said. These masks, pardon me, by the way. What's up, Dismass? How you doing? And thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate the compliment. Whoa, that was a little close there. Nice move, Deathstar. That was really close, actually. So let's see here. Where else can Itaku go? He's probably working towards, my guess would be his boss fight up here. We'll see what happens. Living like Larry. Oh, I was wrong. Working up towards his item room. So Itaku finding his item room, though, has no key to get into it yet. He's really going to have to hope a key drops. Although if it does, it'll probably be in the dead center of the room and he won't be able to get to it. That's terrible. But nonetheless, that's probably what's going to happen. Oh, that heart's just being a troll. He needs that, too. Welcome to the Binding of Isaac, where it trolls you every corner. It's that DJ flashlight. Mosk? Where'd I miss Mosk? Mosk, what's up? Yeah, no, Mosk, leave. Terrible. What's up, Seren? How you doing? Or Seren, sorry. Oh, wow, I can read. Good God. Let's invert letters. I was like, wait a minute, that isn't right. So there's Faith Up on the Rosary and a couple of Soul Hearts for Deathstar on the left. Oh, as Itaku dies on the right-hand side. Itaku down, ladies and gentlemen. We got an admin down. We got an admin down. Yeah, that room is just evil. That room, yeah. That's what happens when you get that room, though. God, do I hate these rooms, too. The ones that Deathstar's in with these 4 greed heads are such a pain sometimes. Yeah, when they start firing and you're not in the exact right position, those suck. He herped when he should have derped. It happens. So he's back all the way to the start. Now Deathstar back in the lead. Red chest early. Ooh, troll bombs. Not a good thing. Oh, speaking of bombs, Mr. Boom. Space use bomb item to actually replace the D6. Wow, that's going to be a restart incoming. Wait for it. Wait, wow, Itaku's going to keep going, huh? All right, never mind. I figured he was going to restart that after getting hit with that troll bomb, but never mind. Hey, Quake, how you doing? All right, Itaku and Pills, always a good mix, so there you go. He gets balls of steel out of it, so you see the 2 soul hearts that showed up. Very nice bomb placement by Itaku. Grabs an extra heart, magic 8 ball, and lover's card, so he gets all of his heals back. Very nice. Moving on to floor 2. Very nice recovery. I figured that there was a reset incoming, but yep, I was wrong. Yeah, Frag retired from competitive racing, so he just plays it for fun at this point. He's going to commentate with me a few times this year, though. Or at least once. I keep saying a few times, but... What's up, Neatcrab? I haven't missed too much. We got 2 races in so far. First race, 17 Puffins. The Oakland Raiders beat Fat Shuffler from last year, one of our playoff racers, the Indianapolis Colts. By the way, Itaku taking out the Widow, gets some health up. That goat hoof that you see there, well, let me explain. The counterfeit penny that Deathstar's holding on to. I'll get to explanations in a second again. But the counterfeit penny Deathstar's holding on to gives him +1 penny chance every time he picks up a coin. So, you know, nickels might be worth 6 cents, pennies 2, so on and so forth. That goat hoof would have given him plus walking speed, I believe +2 if I'm not mistaken. So just so you know what those actually do. Anyways, yeah, Itaku's flying at this point. He, like I said, never count people out, guys. I don't care how far back you are. Do not count people out. He is flying right now. So again, don't call it a comeback. Ooh, the wretched for Deathstar. But 17 Puffins beat Fat Shuffler in the first race, and Mellow Ace beat iCasper 2-1 in the second race. So, ooh, teleporting remote for Itaku. He's going to take that and get right on out of that challenge room, absolutely. Very nicely done on that one. He actually saved himself a few rooms of time there. And right to his boss fight. Very nice. That worked out beautifully for him. So he'll be going straight on in. Let's see what he winds up with here. The Husk. All right, wire coat hanger for Deathstar on the left is +2 tier rate, so he's going to fire faster. Yeah, so some pretty big, like, I'd consider that an upset. Fat Shuffler was a playoff racer last year. He was one of the few people to beat it. Almost said beat Itaku. God damn it. Nobody tell him I said that. You didn't hear that, folks. It didn't happen. I meant Cobalt. I said Cobalt. You heard Cobalt. Yeah. Anyways, whoops. Damn it, I know he heard that too. There's some more health up. By the way, Deathstar's got one of those loading screens. Do not touch that, kids. Literally just leave that be. Wow, teleport right into Itaku's item room. Could you get luckier, sir? And there's Deathstar getting onto his level finally. So again, when the loading screen, oh, maybe not. It might be looping the loading screen for him again. So if this happens too, it may loop the loading screen a few times, but it will actually load your level if you just kick back and relax. It'll take a while, but nonetheless. Anyways, what I meant to say was that Fat Shuffler was one of the few people to beat Cobalt Streak in any sort of racing last year. Like, I think he was one of 2 people to hand him a loss within a race, and the other being Wolf. So, yeah, I would consider that a pretty big upset that Fat Shuffler lost that first race. And then Casper with his internal compass, he turned it on. He had a 15-minute run for the second race to even it up in 1 apiece, and then Mellow Ace just actually found the external compass and proceeded to win. Oh no. Another loop cycle? Are you kidding? Oh, Deathstar. Ouch, dude. This is not gonna help you. Oh man, that's terrible. Yeah, the great equalizer, them loading screen errors. This is why you gotta love Flash. This is what happens when you push Flash to the limit. This freaking sucks for Deathstar. Oh, that sucks, dude. Yeah, dem admin hacks. Alright, here we go again. Third time's a charm, right? Third time's a charm. We got this thing. Come on, load that level. You got this. You know it. You can do it, Flash. Oh, come on, Flash. Really, dude? Really? Oh my god. You've got to be kidding me. And here we go again. It's not being banned, it's purges, because you can't say a certain word that they're saying. It's just like an infinite loop at this point. It'll happen at some point. It's a matter of when, though. And Itaku just found his boss fight, so he's catching up. Wow. What's up, Trush? How you doing tonight? What's up, Bunch? Good to see you, too. And here we go again. Let's try this one more time. Come on, Deathstar. Can Adrian Peterson break through the line for Minnesota? There it is! He got his level onto the Necropolis, and he still has a very slight lead, but wow, did that lose some time for Deathstar. My goodness, that let Itaku catch up something fierce. Wow. Alright, so basically one room separating the two of these racers at this point. My goodness. Now, mind you, Itaku down very low on health at the moment, so he is living on the edge here. But nonetheless, a very slight advantage, and I do mean very slight, and it's going to be hard to tell what advantage that is with the Curse of Darkness going on right now for Deathstar, but... And especially with the teleporting going on for Itaku, but they are both on the same floor, guys. So Depths 1 and Necropolis 1 are the exact same floor. The only difference being that Necropolis is the expansion version, so a little bit tougher levels. I know, and it wasn't even an XL floor. Yes, controllers are allowed, correct. Oh, that's evil. Alright, so just to be even more evil, the game gives Deathstar dual books in the library. So he had two of the same books, and they will use the same charge. So basically, if you use one and then think, oh, I can just go use the other one and get another 12 seconds of invincibility, nah, nope. Doesn't work that way. So they're both on the same. If you use up one charge, you use them both up. Alright, he's looking for a key, which he can get back here. Actually, no, he can't. He's going to have to find another key. He can't get to that one. That's terrible. So Deathstar looking for a key to get into that item room. Very nice use of a bomb there. Judas's tongue drop. That would make any devil deal cost only 1 heart. He's, I guess, going to take that just in case. The money isn't helping him so much. Yeah, at least it's a good book. It could have been a lot worse. So the Book of Shadows is 12 seconds of invincibility, by the way. Yeah, go right ahead, Tuttle. Go right ahead. Best we can do is the outlawed items at the moment. The website isn't up and running like it should be. I kind of accidentally locked my my web guy kind of out of it. So best we can do is show you the items that are banned that you can't pick up that you could re-roll, but at this point neither has their D6 and will not see it again. So if they come across those banned items, the Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, the Shovel, Ipecac, excuse me, Dead Sea Scrolls, and Toothpicks technically can be re-rolled. You can take them if you want them, but I don't see why you would. They don't do jack. So basically we let you re-roll them. You might get something better out of it, so I assume everybody's going to re-roll them. Nonetheless, those are the items that you cannot pick up. Again, if they had their D6, they could re-roll those, but neither has it anymore. But yeah, Vendor's got the other link with pretty much all the other rolls as far as what happens in there. Toothpick isn't banned, it's just basically that they don't do anything. Yeah, the toothpicks don't actually change much. Like, it's like a 5% shot speed increase. It's so minimal, we're just letting them re-roll them if they want. And they're basically nothing. They're basically nothing. Dead Sea Scrolls can give you a use of the Shovel, which is a banned item. Wow, the remotes today. So, Doctor's Remote is a one-time use of Epic Fetus. That is okay, because it's only the one-time use and it takes rooms to recharge. Epic Fetus, obviously, a little bit overkill. So that's banned. But Itaku doesn't want that. He's going to take the teleporting remote with him again. Oh no! Down goes Itaku. The brain got him. Ouch. So Deathstar at the huge lead right now onto his Depths 1 boss. Wow. Everybody's getting the mask all of a sudden. Oh God, racers, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to every one of the racers that's been stuck with this boss fight recently. God. Yeah, tarot cards, every single one of them is allowed. That is correct. And keep in mind, this is a best of 3, guys, so even if, no matter who wins the first one, it ain't over till they've won 2 matches here, so keep that in mind. Yeah, the signups are done at this point. Because we got a full-on season. Why am I drinking out of that when I have a cold drink here? God damn, I'm stupid. God. Anyways, like, wow, that was the warmest water I ever drank. That was the wrong cup. Blah. It's supposed to be more refreshing, and it's totally not. Anywho. God almighty. Very nicely done, Deathstar. Ooh, the meat is health up and damage up. It says tears up, but it's damage up. So let's see here. Itaku getting pills. We know we'll eat those. Here we go. One of the blue champion versions of a, like a mini Larry Jr. boss. You're gonna get a soul heart off of this room. So watch Deathstar will get a soul heart at the end of this. Right now. There you go. Excuse me. But basically, as far as the signups went, we finished those about a month ago. I gave everybody about a month's notice on if they got into the league or not, because we have a full 17-week regular season and then a, 5-week playoffs. 4 or 5 weeks. It's one of the two. So it's a pretty long commitment. It's like a 5-month thing. At least this time, the way that we're doing it this time. Like, it may change next time. You never know. So we may change the format. It just, everything depends on how the game really feels at that point. Yeah, except Tornus, like, because we had somebody back out, like, last second, so Tornus got added, like, very last second to it. Winner's going to get a pretty large cash pool. Right now, if everything goes through like it should be, it's going to be pretty close to $1,000. I'll explain. Basically, what part of that's going to come from is whatever I don't spend on the computer from the frickin' donation drive from all the people in BOILeR is going straight into the frickin' winner spot. Because I think that's only fair. So whatever I don't spend off of the computer I'm making is going straight back to whoever wins this, because they deserve it. These guys put a lot of effort forth trying to save my butt and get me a video card and went way above and beyond. And so did you guys. But we're going to get back to these guys as well it should be, because, I mean, that's only fair. So whatever I don't spend is going straight back into that for them. So there's going to be a lot in there. So I'm guessing at how much it's going to be at this point, but just off of the original donations, if the first guy, I gotta remember who it is and get in touch with him again, but if he comes through, it'll be pretty close to $1,000. So, yeah, but I had that idea long before you told me, Ravature. You were about the 5th person to suggest it, too. I hate to tell you. I got so many suggestions for that. Like, dude, you know what you should do? Like, I'm gonna do it, don't worry. But I figure it's only fair. I mean, these guys went so far above and beyond trying to help me out that that's the least I can do for them. We could do that too. We could set up a donation marathon at the beginning of every season and like, all right, add to the winner spot. Like, what are you going to pay Cobalt? I mean, the winner of the league. All right, so moving on to the Womb 1. With 2 floors left to go, we got Deathstar175 over on the left with a pretty large advantage, though Itaku again ripping right on through his floors here. A picture signed by Spaz. It'd just be a pile of catnip super glued onto it. Oh, sorry. I saw the question too, Solar. I'm sorry on that. What card did I get? I got a 680 for this for the casting computer, and I'll probably wind up with a 780 in the gaming rig. Ooh, raw liver. Very nice find for Itaku. So again, he's building a pretty nice health build already. Wow. Kind of surprised he didn't just pour it out of that room. He has a full card. That would port him back to the entrance of the floor. Nonetheless, raw liver gives you that, 2 health up off of that one? Pretty rare find, actually. You tend not to get that too much. But yeah, I'll probably throw a 780 in the casting, or in the gaming rig, along with, I'm waiting for the new i7s to come out, because it's a new socket, so yeah, might as well just wait. Thank you, Nunu. Thank you. And that would just be, I attribute it, and believe me, kids, not a good idea. I'm not condoning it in any way, shape, or form, but I basically ruined my vocal cords with years of smoking, so that's exactly what I attribute it to. That and a lot of getting tonsillitis. So I had my tonsils out when I was like 16, and I had so much scar tissue, it took them like 4 hours to get it all out of there. So I did a lot of damage just getting sick a lot, so don't try it at home, kids. Basically, oh god, the green bloat. Ugh. Yeah, I was gonna say, pop that Book of Shadows, get that 12 seconds of invincibility right away. Deathstar does exactly that. Green bloat is a nasty fight. So that dual brimstone, let alone he can pop out those dual poison shots, but very nicely done there, Deathstar, and he will move right on along to Womb 2, so on what could be the last floor here. Ooh, very nice, Caillou. Congrats. It's not an easy task, I will tell you guys that right now. If you ever start smoking, dear God, bad idea. Really bad idea. Good luck quitting. Quit soon. And yeah, that cat o' nine fails. Ugh. I mean, it works, but meh. I mean, just what not a good item. This is the third race of the night, Twink. So we had races that started at 6 p.m. Eastern and at, when was the other one? 8 p.m. Eastern or something like that? I can't even remember. It was something like that. Oh, wait, no, I'm off by an hour. No, I'm not. Yeah, 6 p.m., 8 p.m., and now this one or something like that. I don't know, whatever. I'm somewhere around there. Yeah, 6 p.m., 8 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., and midnight. So yeah, that's right. So yeah, we still have 2 more to go. Alright, and Deathstar finding that dead end, gonna bomb right back out. Got no bombs left here at this point. So he's basically gonna have to kill off any room that he goes into, though I think at this point he knows exactly which way he's going. We'll see when his map actually pans out for him. Oh, smoking for 10 years, hard as... Yeah, dude, quitting after that long? Oof, yeah, that's brutal. I also recommend e-cigs if you're trying to quit. Like, it'll at least get that craving taken care of. If nothing else. I mean, like, half of it for me is that whole, like, you don't realize it, but and it's gonna sound terrible in incoming jokes, but you get that oral fixation, you really do. And it's, you don't even realize it, but you just have that, like, natural tendency to, like, do the smoking motion, and that's part of it. And, you know, it's kind of hard to break, but if you're doing it that way, at least it's somewhat better for you. I'm not saying it's healthy, but it's somewhat better. Exactly, Ursa. Like, I don't... Oof. You're so lucky you had that. By the way, Deathstar, you're so lucky, dude, that you had this arcade sitting here. And enough money to actually gamble. So, Deathstar's gonna take a second, try to heal up here. Like, good thing he came across that early, because otherwise he'd probably just keep pushing on otherwise, and there's no, you know, no guarantee that he would have found this, so... Now he's got to get a little lucky, though. He's yet to have anything good spawn for him. Well, he's got that 1 soul heart, too, so he's got a heart and a half. So he can take 1 hit before he dies. Yeah, that's usually the case, Caillou. Like, most people tend to gain a lot of weight after they quit. Alright, no extra... Oh, boy. Now you gotta hope. This thing better pop out some hearts for Deathstar. Come on, Blood Machine. Oh, look at that, 2 hearts. Oh, and another half heart out of the other one. Very nice. Very nice save. Diva, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you again. Within 25 feet of their stores. It's 15 feet here in Illinois, and that's just a state law anyways. So there's Itaku's item room here on Depths 1. Again, keep in mind, just about called him by the wrong name. Deathstar175 on the left is well in the lead here. He is on Womb 2, looking for his boss fight. All he has to find is his boss fight here and take out Mom's heart. Ooh, more hearts. Very nice. Alright, so the Celtic Cross showing up for the second time tonight. That's kind of surprising. So, chance on hit, and there you go. Itaku porting himself out of that room because no thanks. Basically, chance on hit, though, with the Celtic Cross, you get a 5-second damage shield spawning for you. I assume you mean getting the sub-button HFC, and if so, yes, I did, and freaking well-deserved. Freaking beautifully well-deserved. Like, that's perfect timing for him, too. If that's what you mean, then yes. But if not, then tell me. Yep, I'm from Wayne's World. If you've ever seen the movie, you know exactly where I live. So I'm in Illinois. from Illinois. We pronounce everything with a hard C. I'm from Chicago, not, you know, Chicago. We got hit with a little bit of the storm, but not too much of it. Party on, hands. Yeah, Chicago. Alright, so Deathstar looking at, I was gonna say, there's no way he takes to that bomb. There we go. Finally finding his boss fight. I knew he had to be close to it. Good choice on using the Book of Shadows in this room. 12 seconds of invincibility against 3 Mini Gertie Juniors. Yeah, we'll gladly take that invincibility. So, ooh, there's a little bit of a hit. He's gonna have more than enough health, though, I think, for this boss fight. He should be plenty fine, because he'll get a blue soul heart here, and on to his mom's heart fight. Deathstar looking to take a 1-0 lead here, folks, so good luck to you, sir. He will not have that invincibility off of the Book of Shadows, but somehow I think he's gonna be able to deal with that. Plenty of health here, so again, on the mom's heart fight, looking to take a lead. St. Charles, nice. I grew up in Geneva, so... Oh! Itaku down. I just looked over and saw that. Ouch, dude. Yep, and he'll get the Polaroid shield at the end. So what I haven't mentioned about the Polaroid, you get a 5-second damage shield if you're under or at half a red heart or under, like when you get hit that last time. So it'll give you 5 seconds of invincibility there, and he'll still have half a heart after that fades off. So even if he does get hit quite a few times, he'll still pretty much be in the clear. So I would start moving now. So there's one of them. Those eyes hit you from time to time. Nice Twitch jacket, by the way, there, Itaku. And I'm being serious on that. I'm not being a jackass. I just now noticed that. Yeah, I voted for that phony. It's not over yet. That phony's got 2 chances. He could still win it. Carry on, man. No, this one's... Trust me, when you're on the mom's heart fight, especially with a... he doesn't have the greatest of damage, but it's good enough. Like, Deathstar's got this. He's at half damage already. Another 25%, he'll get it to the point where mom's heart's out all the time. He kind of got screwed by the poop being on the ground there. That wasn't really his fault. That one could have worked out a little bit better. So down to a heart and a half. Itaku's going to be pissed if he hears that. Like, oh, shit. So at half health. Oh, God. Yeah, and he's out of bombs. I just realized that. And gut cam. Crotch cam. Hand cam. Oof. These nights suck, by the way. So this is going to take Deathstar quite a few seconds here. Very nicely done. If you stay on the side of him, you can hurt those things very easily. There we go. Mom's heart will stay off for the duration of this fight now. Now the real problem is staying out of the way of those exploding guys. And not getting anywhere near where Mom is firing at you, because 2 hits and that one's going to be over for Deathstar, but I think he's got this one wrapped up. And just like that, there's your kid. There's your one that wins it. So there you go. 1-0 lead for Deathstar. So Minnesota over Detroit in the first matchup of a best of 3. Very nicely done there, Deathstar. Hanging on by the thread at the end. You made it a little interesting there, bro. That was a... Whew. Made me sweat a little bit there for you, I gotta tell you. But no, very nicely done, guys. Seriously, great job on that one. And we are going to quickly switch these guys back out. They're going to reset here and get their room set up. Looks like Deathstar already got his. But we're going to give it 1 minute so they can do that real quick and reset as many times as they need to. But great race there on the first one. Again, we do a best of 3. So we'll be right back with race number 2. But I'm going to run 1 fast minute of ads here while Itaku resets and gets the floor that he wants. And if I could actually see my screen, that would help a whole freaking ton. Anyway, so I'll be right back in 1 minute, guys and gals. Thank you so much again for all the support, and I will be right back with you. We'll get round 2 started immediately after that. And I graduated 98, Shay. Alrighty guys, we're back. Like I said, just that 1 minute. So yeah, it's the 2 30-second ads there. So if I'd click the right button, screw it, we're just clicking on there, it's easier. So there we go. Oh, I see Itaku's hiding his game screen. Now he's AFK, I'm sure is what it is. So he'll be back in a second or two here. There we go, like I said. I see he's hiding his game screen. He's all cheating over there. Admin hacks. No, I'm kidding, obviously. We know full well he's not. I'm just giving him shit. Anyway, so they're going to start off round 2 at their convenience. Looks like Itaku's got a Curse of Darkness, so he's not going to be able to see his mini-map, which is not a real big deal in the basement. They're pretty small floors. But we're just about to start round 2 here. You can see they both have their item rooms. They're going to start at their convenience, so they're going to do their own countdown. And whenever they're ready to go, they can. You'll see probably a very minuscule delay between the 2 streams. So if they don't start exactly at the same time, that's because I'm recapturing 2 streams. That's the only reasoning. And there you go. You see Deathstar taking off just slightly before Itaku. So Bucket of Lard is a couple of health up, like you see. Let's see, that was the odd mushroom, so that is all stats up for Itaku on the right-hand side. So he gets all of his stats up by 1, so he got 1 health out of that and 1 of every one of his other stats. So very nice find right off the bat for both guys. The Bucket of Lard, however, makes you kind of big. So you're a rather large target. Then again, your head's rather large with that odd mushroom, so I guess it's a fair trade-off at this point. Oh, 12-hour shifts at Panda Express. Oh my god. Ugh. Hit points up, damage up, speed down. Okay. It depends. There's always like 5 different things for every single one of them. And there's that double link for you. So there you see Itaku finishing off his first boss. He gets a cube of meat out of it. So again, the oh so wonderful orbital that'll wind up building up over time into oh so stupid soccer boy, aka Meat Boy if you let it. But I'm sure he'll probably stop that at 2 cubes if he gets that many bosses. See, Deathstar just about done, well, about halfway I should say, through his Duke of Flies. Almost called him Lord of the Flies. Wow. Oh, my brain's starting to go, guys. Gonna be a good night. That's what happens when you don't sleep the night before one of these things. So there's the key for Itaku, finally getting something out of it. Bad gas spill. I was gonna say, watch this be a bombs or key pill, and now he doesn't have to worry about it ever again. You totally don't have to do that, never. Totally don't have to. Very nice finds here. So Deathstar grab in. Let's see the item box. You get 1 of basically everything. Let's see if he's willing to actually take that pill. He did. Puberty. That does absolutely nothing for you. It's just a looks thing. So he's going to go on to the next floor. That half a white heart will turn into a full red heart container. He'll use his key for this item room, being that he found it instantly. Get 10 bombs out of it. Not the greatest find, but definitely not the worst. Itaku with both of his item room and, ooh, chemical peel, very nice. So damage up, you can see half of his tears, well, half of his face is basically chemically peeled. So half of his tears are damaged up and the others are kind of normals. But he's on to his second boss fight already because that was right next to it, so very good timing. There's a split for you. That catguard.net has got both Itaku and Deathstar side by side. You can actually hear them talking crap to each other, I'm sure. Or at least one side talking crap to the other. So there is meat for Itaku. That is more damage up and health up at the same time. Oof. Deathstar just missing getting hit there. I mean, just missing it. Yeah, I don't like grabbing the 3rd piece of meat. Like, that'll get misquoted. I don't like grabbing the 3rd cube of meat just because it, you know, when you turn it into Meat Boy, even if it's full-on 4-piece Meat Boy, yeah, he does a lot of damage, but at the same point, he can do a lot of damage to you and really screw up your runs if you're putting, like, your last bomb down. And you really need to get back into your super secret room for hearts or something. And Meat Boy decides, well, let's play soccer, and just kicks the thing, you're screwed. So I really don't like picking up that 3rd piece. I really don't. Alright, and for some jokes, get. DJ, like, I missed that innuendo. Like I said, that one will get misquoted. I think Itaku runs the Crumps, or Shit Crump says Twitter. So I'm sure he'll put that one on there later if he remembers. So again, there's stem cells for Deathstar on the left-hand side. That is health up and I believe a like 5% shot speed increase. Chaotic. Well, speak for yourself, Amy. Some of us just are never satisfied, so, you know, maybe they're not full, per se. Like I said, innuendos. Alright, so you see Brother Bobby following around here with, following around Deathstar, I should say. Sorry, I did not call that out when he got it, but that is just a follower that does basically base damage shot tiers, so you can see those following as well. So at least he gets more damage. It is more damage up. You can't really complain. Vend. By the way, Vendorith is, which keeps reminding me, if somebody wants to link up the team page for me real quick, if you look up above where it says BOILeR, where it says that I'm playing Binding of Isaac on BOILeR, that is the actual team page for the league. It has every single one of the racers on there and myself. So it's really easy to follow everybody. That way you know, God forbid if I miss a race or I don't have internet, at least you can get to seeing both of the racers side by side, or, you know, be able to get both of their channels. Make it a little bit easier on you. So that's always a safe way to do it. I'd appreciate it. I know they sure would. So that's the easy way to follow everybody. There's the links for you. Thank you guys very much. But again, that's the easy way to follow absolutely everybody. And yeah, it's going to follow 33 people for you, including myself. So it's a little crazy. By the way, Spaz is watching this so intently right now. Oh, and Small Rock on Itaku. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind on this. So that is +2 damage, +1 tier rate, and -1 speed on that Small Rock. So always a decent find, unless you're pretty much at, like, no speed. If you have only, like, 1 or 2 speed stat, I'd question taking that, because you can crawl in this game. You can see how slow Itaku's moving. You can go slower than this. I don't recommend it. You do not dodge well. What's up, Sora? How you doing? Excuse me, sorry about the voice crack. What's up, Sora? Alright, so Chad just about dead over on the right-hand side. Itaku will have a second boss fight coming up right afterwards. And little Chad will pop out red hearts every couple of rooms that Itaku finishes off. And moving on along, he's going to get that second cube of meat as he's fighting Pestilence now. So that'll make that probably the best orbital in the game, in my opinion. It'll turn it into the face of Meat Boy, which will actually shoot red tears out of it, which do pretty good damage, and it'll also still block shots. So really, really good orbital there that he's going to wind up picking up. And I was going to say he's really going to hope for a God Room or Devil Deal. Yeah, the Relic. Every 4 rooms, a Soul Heart will spawn for him. So again, not the worst things ever. Moving on to his Catacombs too. We got Deathstar over on the left-hand side. Uh-oh. Well, let's even it out from the last race. Might as well. So Itaku's getting the loading screen error, folks. Enjoy this. So again, just sit there and wait. All you gotta do is sit there and wait. It'll take a second, sometimes a couple minutes in the case of Deathstar, but nonetheless, it will work. Yeah. Well. And there's a razor blade for Deathstar, so he's finally going to replace his cube of meat. Oh, look at that. There we go. Possible. Hey, it worked. Real nice up-close view there at the end of Itaku. Nonetheless, on to his steps 1. Itaku's got a lead at this point. So again, looking to even it up at 1 race apiece right now. Itaku has got about a half a floor lead. Yeah, well... Now, the game will never crash on you. Well, I've never had a crash on me if you don't actually press anything. If you're a little bit impatient, you start pressing, like, spacebar and like, oh, let's skip right on through this, you know. Don't. Just don't. Trust me on that. Don't. Very nice job of dodging there by Itaku. Plus, he gets into his, I believe that's going to be a super secret room. I can't hear the sound. Oh, boy. I was going to say, he kind of trapped himself, though, so that made up for the other dodge. Anyways, Razor Blade on Deathstar on the left. As he uses that, it's going to up his damage in the room at the cost of hearts. So I don't see him using it much at the moment, but he will if he fills up his health. And gets the Wretched fight, so he ought to rip through. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, if you mistime that and you get the jumps just barely mistimed, you're going to die. So down goes Deathstar and another reset here, so back to the beginning, and Itaku with a huge lead at this point, though, running kind of low on health. Wow, all those heart spawns. So the friggin' little Chad and the Relic both at the same time spawn their hearts. That's kind of funny. So all the pills forever for... Wow, that's a pretty decent start, actually, over there for Deathstar. Nice pills to start it off and else. So a little bit of health up. He also gets Bobby Bomb. That'll be homing bombs and +5 bombs. Yeah, +5. So I had to look at that real quick. Sorry about that. But you get 5 bombs no matter what with that, too. And they all have homing effect. I think that kind of speaks for itself when you say homing bombs. Ooh, the bean. Well, the carry is in. Itaku is being carried. He has got the bean, ladies and gentlemen. He can fart in every room and do poison damage. Oh my. Yeah, that OP full health pill. Slightly early on that one. He could have used that on the last run. What a gas. Oh, jeez, DJ. That was bad, but thank you. Nonetheless, that was bad, though. So there you see the bean being used. Itaku actually poisoned one of those shopkeeper enemies. And gas him. Oof. And he's just barely avoiding some of these shots. He's got such low speed. Itaku is hoping for some sort of speed up here. He's got... Oh, my. This room is not going to be pretty for Itaku with no speed. One way to do it. Very nicely done. One way to handle that. What's up, Dirt? How you doing today? Whoa, a little too close on that one. Yeah, Itaku's got no speed. This has got to be killing him. So again, that cube of meat for off of the boss fight, I should say, for Deathstar. I kind of keep forgetting to update stuff, and I apologize. So again, there's that bean poisoning the Headless Horseman's head. And again, if you can get the Headless Horseman to fly directly into... Oh my. Yeah, this is not going to be a pretty... Yeah, oh my. Oh my, these masks. Run, Itaku, run. Run like you were Titus Young. Too soon? By the way, he's representing the Detroit Lions, if you didn't figure it out by the DET next to his name. He is a Detroit fan. I just have to give him crap about Titus Young, because, hey, why not? Why not? See, Haku got it. I knew somebody would. Thank you. I'm just waiting for the troll engine to engage all of a sudden on the bot, as Itaku just, like, stops his race to engage that. He's a wide receiver, was a wide receiver on the Lions. Had a little bit of a I'm holier than thou issue, and yeah, dude's weird. Anyways, here's the Carrion Queen for the first time tonight that Itaku's fighting. He's fighting the pink version, so you'll see these little hearts get kind of pooped out by the Carrion Queen. You can actually kill those and injure the actual boss itself. So there he gets a little bit of range up with Mom's heals, and he'll be moving on to his depths too, so he's going to be looking for his last item room and his mom's foot fight. Here comes the rain. So it is just down. Oh boy. And a Caves XL. So I was going to say there's a loading screen error. Anyways, it is pouring here all of a sudden. So again, if the internet goes out for a minute or two, I will be right back, guys. I do apologize if that does happen, but hey, in the rain, you never know. So I figure I'll give you the warning right now. And again, keep in mind, scheduled in 9 minutes, though I don't think we're going to get to that in 9 minutes, is our next race. So if the next two racers are here in any way, shape, I know that Slack is doing a 24-hour stream, so I don't think he's going to care much, but... Nonetheless, if the next racers are here, we're going to be a little bit behind on this one, methinks. Oh wait, I'm wrong. It's frickin' Morag and Lawcat next, and then it's Slack and Rob. So yeah, well, both ways. We're probably going to be a little bit late on all those guys, just letting you know. Awesome, Rob, you're cool with waiting? Awesome, man. Yep, schedule link just got in there. Thank you for beating me to it, Fate. But yeah, it's Morag and Lawcat next, so they're probably both going to be okay with it too. I don't see this being a real issue, but so long as they know that we're not going to get to it right on time. Alright, so moving on to his boss fights. Excuse me, his Deathstar on the left-hand side. We'll see. I don't know if he's going to be willing to skip his item rooms. But we're definitely going to find out in a minute or two. After he finishes off his 2 bosses, we'll see if he goes back for his item rooms or not. It's kind of questionable. As far as saving time, you're not going to want to go after him. Now, however, saving time, maybe you get a really good item like Polyphemus, and now you can just rip through floors. It's such a tough call in a race. It really is. Do you go back for him or not? Why the Polaroid? Why not? What did he have to replace it with? Forksy, welcome back. Oh, the bean's actually really, really good. It's actually a really decent item. Like when you get Mom's foot down like this, Itaku's probably going to use it against her. If he gets close enough, he'll probably hit her with that bean and then poison her. That'd be my guess. And again, all these racers know these tricks already, so I don't worry about telling him anything that they don't already know. And he isn't using it anyway, so... What's up, Hikatulu? There you go. So now he just poisoned the lake. He wanted to make sure he was as close as he could be to it. But you can see that poison damage ticking off. Yeah, the Polaroid will give you a damage shield if you get down to half a red heart, or in the case of the blue baby, for example, less than half a red heart. Every time you get hit, you get a 5-second damage shield. So on the blue baby, that Polaroid is just a king. Mosk. I'm sure they don't know anything about this game. What are you talking about? These guys are noobs. Alright, so moving on to his Depths 1. Oh boy, here we go again. Moving on to his Depths 1, we got Deathstar over on the left-hand side. He's going to walk right on through that door. And as you can see, Itaku's going to kick back, relax, and take 5. Smoke him if you got him. We got another loading screen, so a possible XL floor again. Oh, wait, here we go. Oh, nope, it's just a Utero 1, so it didn't put too much thought into it. It just gave me the expansion version of the floor. So this is Flash, guys. Flash is so bust. It's broken. It's pushed to its limits on this game. Edmund even flat out said at one point, like, it's a miracle that even Florian's computer made it through the making of this game, let alone that we can play it. So I can't even imagine how close this is to just, like, capping out Flash. They couldn't add anything if they wanted to. But I remember hearing him say those exact words, like, yeah, like, Florian's computer would basically just, like, we'd wake up and crash. Like, try to load the game up, crashed. I can't even imagine. Yeah, and that's the other thing. If your PC is slightly overpowered, you're going to get through those loading screens, like, a little bit quicker. It's just, I don't know what it is, but Flash acts better at that point, and you get through it a little bit sooner. So it looks like we're going to pass on Kane's Eye. That would give you a chance, as you get to a new floor, I think it's like a 25% chance that it reveals the entire map for you. So definitely not worth it by comparison to that Polaroid. Although he gave up his half a heart, so that's going to be iffy now. Ooh, will he gamble? He thought about it. Itaku thought about gambling. Just one more coin, man. Give it time, though. This may... Oh, I was going to say, Deathstar's kind of pushing his luck, but... Oh, God, that's still pushing it. Oh... He moved just close enough in there. Deathstar walked just close enough to that explosion. I thought he was clear, but that's terrible. That sucks. So right back to the beginning again for Deathstar. So Itaku well in the lead right now. Gonna take a little bit more safety and precaution as he goes through these rooms now instead of flying on through. Rebirth's gonna be on a whole new platform, so it won't even have Flash whatsoever. So goodbye, Flash. Thank you, Clam, and good to see you. How you doing? Where have I been? The video card was basically dying out, so the members of this racing league actually set up a marathon, and were raising money for me for give or take 3 straight days, I think it was. And yeah, I've basically been hanging out over there, and during the remainder of the time, getting everything in the league finalized, and trying to make sure everything in the computer worked right, and getting the replacement part, and yeah, we're good to go now. So that's all that matters. Basically, it's coded in something besides Flash. So Flash is a finicky, computer, I don't even know what to really call it, language, whatever, I guess is the right word. But yeah, it's really finicky, and you can push it to its limits very easily, and it doesn't like the color red. So you can see the issue with the room that Itaku's in, and notice he left behind that 3rd cube of meat. He did not want to give up his orbital, and did not want to make Soccer Boy, aka Meat Boy. So he left that behind, if you're wondering why that was. Yeah, Flash is... It's a finicky mistress, let's put it that way. But I only accept diamonds. You get the idea. Like, she's a finicky bitch. No, I just dropped a few frames there, so that's gonna happen. Like I said, it's raining outside, and I've been on for 6 hours anyway, so sooner or later, think about it, like, I'm uploading 30 frames a second. I've only dropped 117 over the span of 5 hours. So I've dropped a total of 4 seconds worth of frames in 5 hours and 40 minutes. So that ain't too bad if you think about it, but that's the internet. You're gonna drop packets from time to time. Alright, so Itaku looking for that inner compass. Failed the first time, though. Does know where his arcade is, so this could be a lot worse for him. But he's still looking just for that last boss fight, looking to even this up at 1 race apiece. Yeah, unacceptable. I demand those 4 seconds of frames. But it's raining outside, so like I said, internet's finicky like that. I mean, everybody's had those days where like, damn, it's storming. Like, what happened to the internet? That's what just happened, basically, for 4 whole seconds. So that was me, though. Not Twitch that time. That was from my end. Damn, it's raining that hard. Jason, it's raining men. Hallelujah. Yeah, dropping frames, unfollowed. Wow, Itaku's still finding dead ends here. Jeez, that's not where I would have expected the boss fight to branch off of. So he's going to have to go up and to the left here. So that is really surprising. I didn't figure it would branch this way. But at least now he knows where he's going. So Itaku has narrowed down his choices here. Still just looking for that last boss fight here and looking to even this up at a race apiece and force game 3. So let's see, Monstro's Tooth for Deathstar on the left-hand side. That'll actually summon Monstro down from the heavens to do some damage on whatever it lands on. It's raining cats and cats. So there you see Monstro falling down. You can actually hit him with your tears. How funny is that? So your summonable monster you can actually do damage to. You can actually kill him if you do enough damage. And let's see, Itaku working on through. Very nice, getting some heals out of this. He's not going to take that half a heart because, again, he's got the Polaroid. Wow, bad gas bill. Let's double poison things. He'll take it because he doesn't have anything else. Nonetheless, there was something else I was saying to that. The half a heart. He's not going to take it because if he gets hit and gets down to half a red heart, that'll enact a 5-second damage shield for him because he has the Polaroid. So if he were to actually fill that up, it wouldn't work as well. Thank you, Dozer. Thank you, thank you. Believe me, I'm trying. And there's going to be a lot of it to go because we're not even, like, basically through any sort of, you know, any percentage of the season yet, so lots to go. So let's see, Itaku doing some gambling, getting some health up out of it. Very nice find. Well worth it. Squeezing his way on past that, oh my god, you're kidding. He keeps finding dead ends. Poor Itaku. Alright, getting another heal out of it. Very nice find. What's up, Mr. Firestorm? How you doing? So down this way, there's his boss fight. He finds it. So Itaku knows where he's going now, finally. Ooh, how did he get hit by that? Ooh, and he also knows where his secret room is. I wonder if that's actually going to be gone into. Being that he's kind of low on health, I also wonder if he's going to head back to his arcade. Ooh, getting hit again there. That's... he may head back to his arcade. We'll have to see here. Let's see what type of strategy we play. He's got a huge lead at the moment, but that is his last boss fight, looking him in the face. So we'll see what happens here. Also see what type of card he gets. Empress card. That'll actually help him. He'll hold on to that for sure. Well, now he's got the extra money to go gamble. We're really going to have to see what he chooses. Yep, he's going to go back and heal. I do not blame Itaku in the slightest bit. With the lead that he's got, you play it safe here. You don't risk this. Or do you? He's going to go in here and get... Oh, wow, you just got hosed there, bro. I thought he might think about that, but wow, you just got hosed on that one, bro. Ouch. Alright, so heading down to his arcade. If not, he's going to grab that other red heart. I forget exactly how much it is over there. ever heard of being nice to people? Because that is kind of one of the rules. You may want to try to abide by that. Just saying. The hell do you care what somebody on the internet does? But turn the douche nozzle down a few levels. That'd be great. Go know a random person on the internet. Let me freak out. Yeah, that's not dapper at all, dude. Like, seriously. Like, why do we care what random people on the internet do? Like, people take so much worry about this stuff, and it's so not worth it, guys. Like, you're basically shortening your lives worrying about crap you can't control, and there's no use for it. There seriously isn't. Don't worry about what he said. Like, I explained exactly why it was a problem. That's all you need to know. It's in the rules. Wow. Oh, and telepills. I was gonna say don't put him in a bad room, but he actually cleared everything else, so wow. Itaku getting no love out of that entire time gambling. Jesus. So he's gonna have a heart and a half going into his final boss fight. That should be more than enough, but hey, you never know. Looks like he's gonna look for a super secret room possibly, or will he save these bombs? Oh, he's gonna get that card. I kind of forgot the card was in there. Totally forgot that that was in there. Yes, good job. Wally and admin is racing. Let's spam ASCII. Good choice. By the way, if you reorganize or resize your chat at all, those just look like gibberish, and it's fucking hysterical to read. Like, wow, yeah, you know what you're doing. Oh, Judas's tongue. That is so now what it is. So Itaku did spend his bombs looking for a super secret room. Got screwed over. He was hoping for nothing but hearts in there. Because that's not random fucking spam or anything. Jesus Christ, what the hell is with people? By the way, if you didn't notice that one too, Ravager, go back and read that. Alright, so with that heart and a half, here comes Itaku. So let's see, what else is he thinking about here? Oh, just type in chat. Ah, that's what. Ah, nice. What's that bad gas pill do? It basically farts just like Itaku's space use item does. It's the power glove. It's so bad. It's on. And he put a picture of Guile up. Oh my god. Tell me he's playing the Guile theme right now. Somebody please tell me Itaku is playing the Guile theme. Oh god, that's awesome. Anyway, so moving on to his final boss fight here. Let's hope that Itaku can get through this without taking 2 hits, because, woof, this is going to be close. And shit just got real. Ooh, mini mush for, wow. Look at the size. It's so itty bitty. Deathstar's itty bitty. It's so cute. He's just the cutest little thing. Yeah, you'll know when you hear it over there too. Guile theme goes with everything, doesn't it? He's got a picture of Guile up, so he's basically just like, I got this thing. We got this. Sonic boom, bitches. What's up, Phantom? Welcome back. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing is it's getting crazy there, so. All he needs now is a speedball. Can you even imagine? Just be like, pew! Just like shots going everywhere on the screen. Get the multi-link? Absolutely. Race 3. There you go. So, looking to even it up in one apiece here. Itaku just about done with this fight. Still hasn't been hit yet either, for that matter. So, doing a great job so far. Also gave himself the Horror Babylon activation, so he has more damage, though he is a gigantic target right now. No, the poison does not last the entire fight. But you already saw that answer, obviously. No, it's mods and subs only on that stuff. All the bot commands are mods and subs only. Alright, so down to that under 25% health on Mom's Heart means that it's going to stay out the rest of the time and fire off these little shots at Itaku. Though not too much to worry about, and he's got pretty good damage here, so this should be just about over. And just like that, ladies and gents, Itaku has evened this up in one race apiece, and like I said, we are not going to get to the next race anywhere near on time. We're already late for it, and we're on to race number 3, so winning, winning, winning. But like I said, very, very good job there. That was a little iffy going into that last boss, I gotta say. The only having a heart and a half and getting screwed on that arcade, just, oof, ouch. All I can say to that one was, ouch, you got screwed on that arcade, Itaku. But he still makes it through, ladies and gentlemen. Did not get hit on that fight, like I said. It's that Jake and Finn, guys, it was. It's that power glove. It's so bad. But on that note, give me 1 minute here. We're going to let these guys reset until they get the right starting room for their next race. And the third and defining race will settle it all here really quick. So I'll be right back in 1 minute, guys and gals. Thank you again for all the support. 2 ads coming at you, and we will get race number 3 started right afterwards. So I will be right back. Thank you all again. Why am I typing when I can actually be saying this to you guys? So I saw the question, why does everybody end in Mom's Heart? Just for BOILeR, and I saw that you said not just for here, but why does like everybody that you see end in Mom's Heart? Basically, that's just by choice sometimes. When you first start the game, you can only get so far with it. You saw there Itaku had a way onto the next floor. Basically, the save file we have has everything unlocked. There are extra floors after this. But we're only doing to this specific part of the race just for this league because that kind of gives us time restrictions otherwise. So anyways, yeah, you can see Spaz, the official scorekeeper, passed out trying to keep score. Good job. Good job, Cat. Anyways, but we are tied up at 1 right now, so we're just about to start our 3rd round here. And again, we only do race to Mom's Heart. After you kill it 10 times, it guarantees that you open up the way down to Shale. So the people that you're watching may not have had that opened up yet. You never know. But nonetheless, Spaz is passed out trying to keep score, so I'll do it for him. But these two will start race number 3 anytime that they are ready, and the winner of this is going to take their Week 1 matchup. Oh, excuse me. How many rounds are there? It's a best of 3, so whoever wins this next one's going to win it all. Well, not win it all, but best of 3. Let me see. Slow people down. Bra basically makes them, like slow down and like freeze up in place. There you see Itaku just reset himself and he's good to go. So both have basement 1s. Neither has any curses going on. Looks like we are good to go here. So anytime you guys are good to go. And looks like I said, there will be a slight delay. So that bomb bag to start off and Book of Shadows. Not a bad way to replace your D6. Bomb bag every couple of rooms will actually give you a bomb out of there. Maybe 2 if you're lucky. The 1+1 free. And Book of Shadows we've seen is 12 seconds of invincibility. And thank you for the compliment. Ooh, look at all those bombs. Wow, I'm surprised he didn't take that. That would have been a free bomb, possibly a free super secret room entrance, so he may go back at the end of this level, but we'll see if Itaku goes back for those 3, because he had basically a freebie there. Ugh. So once again, we're building Meat Boys as we get Blue Famine here for Itaku. See what Deathstar winds up with in his curse room. Breaking even, he gets a soul heart out of it. Not the worst thing ever, so he'll take that and head on his way. Thank you, Whiskers. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so Deathstar finding his boss fight. We'll see who he winds up with momentarily here. So again, this is the all-deciding third and final match of this matchup. Right after this, we have Tamorag versus Lawcat. So that'll be your Miami Dolphins versus your Cleveland Browns. I promise more excitement than the football game with the same matchup this year, because that game's gonna suck. Sorry, but sorry to both fans, to both fans of both teams. You knew what I meant, but yeah, it's a full NFL-style schedule. That's correct. Yeah, 17 weeks. That's correct. Yeah, this is going to be going on for a long, long time. Why do they have to use Isaac? That way they start with the D6, and we know that it's a guaranteed, that people are going to get the same starting stats. And that way they have the D6 so that they can roll on the banned items if they come across one. Yeah, 17 weeks, and then the playoffs. Ooh, teleport into a devil deal there for... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Deathstar's got Brimstone. Here we go, guys. One of the big game-changing shots. So notice that Deathstar doesn't fire tears anymore, but instead... Oh, this is going to be close. Wow, how did you not get shot by that fire? But instead now fires literally that gigantic pool of blood out of his mouth. So if you guys haven't seen Brimstone yet, you can understand why this is one of my top 2 favorite items in the game. It is useful. He does not need that push pin. He's going to take the Liberty Cap. Liberty Cap gives you a random mushroom use per room. So it could be the all stats up, could be fire rate maxed out. You get the idea. It could be mini mush. I love Brimstone. I freaking adore this item. The trick to it, if you notice, Deathstar is letting... You can almost see 2 ticks of the item. So you can see kind of like 1, 2. Like, you'll see 2 different bits of damage go on the boss. Make sure that both of those fire. Do not start charging your next Brimstone charge until the first one is completely off the screen. That's the first trick that I had to learn to be able to actually use that correctly. As soon as I knew that, it was okay. And let's see, Itaku, with Gertie Jr., I hate this fight, especially a champion version of it. The Emperor card that Itaku is holding on to will teleport him directly into a boss fight at some point. Deathstar looking at the Necronomicon, thinking about it, he's going to pass. I'll take that High Priestess card, though. That'll summon down Mom's Foot. But yeah, Brimstone is really OP. If you get any sort of damage added to it, oh man, it is brutal. By the way, best thing you can get for it besides Polyphemus would be coal out of, like fighting Krampus and getting the coal out of a devil deal. Best thing you could see. Yeah, that hockey puck Gertie. Not a bro. Not a sis, either. Alright, so both had boss fights here, although Itaku finished his off already, so he'll be moving on to his Caves 1. Deathstar with a bit of a time advantage, though only at 1 heart at the moment. Ooh, Itaku with no luck in that curse room, nothing but bombs. Yeah, Deathstar desperately needs some health here. He spent 2 hearts to get Brimstone, so that's why you see him at lower total health. We figured that, again, Isaac is just that nice breaking point in the middle, and there's Diana's crown. Diana's trolling him. Diana, why you gotta troll Deathstar? He needs health up. You give him your crown. Seriously? Seriously, Diana? Jeez. Tampa Bay Buccaneers got no love for anybody else in the league. I see how it is. Well, I mean, they are pirates after all, so I guess it's only fair. It's only fair. She's living up to her team name, so, you know, she's getting into it, guys. She's getting into the team. See? Yeah. It's so damn cheap. I love it. So there you saw really quick, if you guys noticed on Deathstar's mini-map, you could actually see everything kind of laid out for him on the floor. That's a random use of that Liberty Cap trinket that he has. It'll sometimes give you the entire floor layout. So if you ever want to get really cheap, and again, I don't recommend anyone in the league do this crap, and it's going to take a lot of time to get it randomly to happen. But you can actually go in and out of rooms that you've cleared until all of a sudden that shows. And then you can kind of memorize, like, okay, the item room's up here, the boss fight's over here, so on and so forth. Oh, lag on his side. Okay, I was a little worried about that. Yeah, Lemon Mishap, you spilled basically lemonade. We're gonna call it sweet, sweet lemonade on the ground, and anything that walks through it would get injured. But Deathstar will take his Deathstar. He'll take his D6 with him instead of that, so he'll be happy enough. There you see our first golden poop of the year. When you explode, well, second, I take that back because we got a counterfeit penny. So that's our second golden poop of the year. I didn't mention it though. Mini mush for Itaku. So speed and range up, and he goes smaller. There's that counterfeit penny again, so second time that he's seen that. Only person to get golden poop, though. Unbelievable. Deathstar with 2 of them, the only one. And, ooh, there we go. At least he gets another half heart out of this. It's still risky, though. I probably would have waited to pick up that half a heart. That soul heart that, or that soul heart, rather, the eternal heart that Deathstar just picked up. I'd be a little bit worried about holding on to that right now. I would go back for it, because if he gets hit, that's going to disappear. And at this point, he needs all the health up he can possibly muster. He probably won't get hit, but even so, I would not go there. Like, I would just go back and play it real safe. So Itaku finishing off his Caves 1 boss. He'll be going on to his Caves 2 after we see what's in his Devil Deal. Ooh, Bloody Lust, and he's going to take it. So Itaku with what is Samson's normal starting item now. As he kills enemies in the room, his tears are actually going to, basically, you'll see them, they'll get much more damaging. So that's actually a pretty decent item, though. Again, it takes him down low on health. Both racers only with 2 hearts. Make that 3 right now for Deathstar, and as he goes down to the next floor, he's going to have a 4th. So there you go, that Eternal Heart turning into his 4th heart form, so Deathstar with a huge health advantage right now. Yeah, that's stem cell swag. No, that was very nicely done there. Carl, I ain't kidding, that was very nicely done. Oh, man. Okay, very nicely done with Brimstone there. This is where Brimstone comes in handy, is rooms like this where Deathstar is. Like, it makes the world of difference against these things. You don't get yourself in some real terrible situations with this. Yeah, it takes a little while to get back into the explanations, but it won't take too much longer, honestly. It's like riding a bike. You remember it real fast. Plus, I play the game enough. Believe me, I know. You're attached to that crap. Yeah. No, you can use a controller if you want to. Absolutely no problem with that. By the way, the remote detonator there for Itaku does what it says. It gives you 5 bombs on top of also, obviously, you can lay them down. You can lay down all the bombs you want to, hit the spacebar, and then they all explode at the same time. Ooh, interesting. The Habit, the item martyr for Deathstar on the left. So that's the first time we've seen that pop out so far. That Nun's Hat will actually, every time you get hit, give you half a charge on your space use item. If you guys look really closely on the D6 there, or on the Itaku's item, the remote detonator, there's those 6 boxes that are filled in on the side. Right now, that means that they are fully charged. Basically, 3 boxes on there would be half a charge, right? Because there's 6. So if you get hit while you have the item martyr, it would actually give you 3 charges on that. So if you get hit twice in a room, you get a full charge on whatever item it is. Now, mind you, the D6 is pretty well useless, especially with the item martyr. So Deathstar is really going to hope that he winds up coming across some sort of space use item here that he can replace that with. But he can make all sorts of really nice combinations out of this. Like, let's say that you're on any floor before the womb, and you have the item martyr and either the Yum Heart or the Book of Revelations, where you get a full either Soul Heart or Red Heart out of it. You're invincible. You can get hit twice in a room for 1 full heart of damage, and then proceed to use that item, and get a full heart back, and get hit twice again, use the item again, get a full heart back, so on and so forth. The Morag race hasn't even happened yet, actually. It's supposed to be going on right now, but these guys are finishing up Game 3, so as soon as this race is over, Morag versus Logcat takes place, and then after that race, we got Slackolicus versus Rob Snowlock. Boy, I can't think anymore. My brain's already turned into mush, guys. Early in night 1. I'm in trouble. No problem at all, Lindsay. No problem. Is Mom's Knife even possible? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, learn to words, God. But yeah, absolutely it is. And no, it is not outlawed either, so they are more than welcome to take it if they find it. On that note, there are banned items. Let me get that list in here for you. Yeah, we'll just let Spaz take over the commentary. This will work so much better. Outlawed items. If I could spell, I'd be dangerous. Right as he asked that, Blaze, I was just getting to it, too. Technically, the D6 is outlawed, but you can use it to roll on anything. Ooh, real quick. Itaku gonna take Guppy's paw, so now he's, instead of only with that 1 heart, he's got 4 soul hearts. So very nice use there. Guppy's paw turns 1 red heart into 3 soul hearts for you on use. Ooh, how did he get hit by that? That was cheap. That was really cheap. So anyways, if Itaku gets any more red hearts, then he can actually turn those into the 3 soul hearts for him. Oh boy, he's running really risky right now with only 2 left. Oh boy. Anyways, sorry, with the banned items. Kind of supposed to keep mentioning this. Anyways, the Bible, Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, the Shovel, Ipecac, Dead Sea Scrolls, and technically the toothpicks you can all re-roll. Those are the only items, though. They're listed up above. Spazbot listed them all out. Yeah, toothpicks basically don't do anything for you, so we basically just let them re-roll. Why the Dead Sea Scrolls? It can give you use of the shovel. We had to explain that about 20 times last year, so I just said screw it, it's easier to just ban the item. Easier to just ban it at that point. BOILeR means Binding of Isaac Racing League. And yes, the league and racing are backwards on that word, but I think you get the idea. It doesn't make sense to have it be like BOILeR. So it's Binding of Isaac League Racing, technically, but whatever. You get the idea. A 3rd race out of 100. So there's a few to go, let's put it that way. No, I'm excited as hell, and like I'm glad to see so many people are into this so much. Like, I mean, obviously last year I didn't really, you know, do a hell of a lot to promote it, and this year a lot of people are helping me too, and it's definitely grown, I'll say that much, let alone we've got almost 3 times the racers. Oh good, a car alarm, that won't get annoying. Anyways, you can see a little chub there. As you aim it, Itaku's actually doing damage with that thing. That is an actually really good follower. I really love that. The shovel will actually give you a way down to the next floor. So every, I think it's 6 rooms it charges up. Every 6 rooms, basically. God forbid you have the item martyr with it, because then you can just get hit twice and go to the next floor. But basically, it opens up a pathway down to the next floor. You don't have to do anything on the floor you're on. So as far as races go, oh my god. Well... This is about to get a lot more interesting. Deathstar just got damage up off of Max's head with Brimstone. This is about to get real fun, guys. He's about to start melting stuff here. Oh my. Yeah, D20 is allowed, correct. Oh no! And down goes Itaku. Like I said, he was living on the edge there. Itaku was really living on the edge with that one. With only 2 soul hearts left, and 1 in that room for that matter. He was pretty well done for. Here you see Deathstar now with a huge lead, some really damaging Brimstone. And more Tears Up, so he's going to be able to charge his Brimstone faster. Tears Up at that point let you charge faster on either Mom's, well, take that back, Mom's Knife is different. But on Brimstone, you get charge faster on this. Oh, definitely don't count them out yet. We've seen craziness happen in both of these leagues. Like, I almost called the finals a completely different way than they finished last year. I was just about to call it for the person that didn't actually win. So, believe me, some craziness can go on in this league. Nothing is out of whack here. Yeah, I think it scales with range. Yeah, I almost called it for Wolf last year. He had it, I thought, and next thing you know, just I hit the edge of my seat and just my jaw hit the ground. Oh yeah, Wolf got hosed by that spawn. No question. That's why like my jaw hit the ground. Like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, as I was just about to be like, 1 more hit and he's God. Never mind, he's dead. Son of a bitch. So there you see Shoop to Whoop. If you've ever heard that I'm a fire my lasers, you'll understand the usage of the space item that Itaku just picked up. It's a lot like Brimstone. So you'll see really quickly here. He's going to bomb through, get this other key to get into his item room real fast. Bum friends. So that'll pick up every coin, or it'll try to pick up every coin on the screen. And it'll actually, at some point, wind up giving you a reward, kind of like Judgment would. Or Judgy would. bigger. That didn't make any sense. So let's see, gonna take the Polaroid? No, he's not. He's gonna take that. I was gonna say, no chance he takes the Polaroid with him. So Death Star onto the womb. Oh my god. Hey, it actually loaded. Check this out, though. An XL floor. Wow. Really? At this point, you might as well. Ooh, he's gonna pass on it. Interesting. So Death Star used a random teleport there. The Stars card became a random teleport pill, or card, I should say, because in the womb there is no item room. So that becomes a random, same thing with, if you could teleport into the store with the Hermit card. Becomes a random teleport card in the womb because there is no store. So he teleported, got into his curse room, thankfully had enough health to get back out. But actually passed on Guppy's tail. That would have turned all of his gray chest spawns into lock chests, and he does have enough keys, so I'm actually kind of surprised that he left that. You never know, it might have helped somewhat. I mean, it's the worst that would have happened. You don't unlock a few chests, oh well. Nope, didn't even see. Oh, we won the fast shuffler race. Shuffler lost 2-0 to 17 Puffins, and we'll get all this stuff updated on the website. The website didn't get up and running yet this year, so... And plus, I can't really update it during the races, sadly, until I actually know what I'm doing, so... That's going to be later on tonight. I learn how to do that, and we get our web guy actually into the website, because I kind of locked him out on accident somehow. And I'm not really sure how I did that, but I'm a dipshit, so... Yeah. Ooh, more tears up, and ooh, very nice, very, very nice. Check this out. So Death Star has found both of his boss fights. He has an XL floor, and he's going to get back-to-back boss fights here. And his internal compass took him directly to him, so very nice. That tears up hill basically gave, when it says tears up, what it's going to do is, I didn't see if Itaku got one, by the way, sorry. But what it's going to do for Death Star is give him a faster charge time on that brimstone shot that you see him firing out. Who do I think is going to win? Like the overall thing? Or just this race? Because just this race, I can tell you pretty much almost guaranteed who's going to wind up winning this one. If you mean overall, there's a couple really good choices for overall. I could see quite a few of these guys and gals, for that matter, having a really good chance at this. So there's more tears up. So again, faster charge. Bombs are key. Looks like Death Star's going to take that. So he's going to wind up with 14 bombs here. And he's just going to keep dropping those in the center. That's the easy way to take care of the enemies in the center, is just drop bombs on every spawn like this. The heart won't actually hit you, or the baby hanging down the fetus, whatever you want to call it. The pills are all random effects. I'm explaining it right now. That's the whole thing. Like, so again, it upped the charge time, or it got the charge time faster on Death Star's, on Death Star shots. There's all sorts of pills, though. Well, it's because at this point he knows, like, being especially that Death Star is at half health on this thing already, yeah. It's pretty much, he's got a long way to go, too. Like, Itaku would have a long way to go. It'd be funnier if he died. That's evil, though. But no, there's pretty much no chance. He'd have to get hit quite a few times here, and I don't really see that happening. He might get hit once randomly by Mom's Heart, but... Pretty much 2 to 3 more shots. Yeah, see, like I said, he'd probably get hit one time randomly by the heart, but I wouldn't worry too much here. Wouldn't worry. A couple more fires. And one more, I think. Nope, one more. There's your winner. So, ladies and gentlemen, just like that, Death Star has won the 3rd race of this best of 3 and takes a 2-1 victory. So there you go. Minnesota 1-0. Detroit hoping not to go 0-16, though working its way towards it. No, I'm giving you crap. No, seriously, nicely done there, Death. Nicely done, sir. Deadbeard. Deadbeard. No, seriously, great race by both of you guys. That was a really good best of 3, seriously. Well done, well done. I was going to say, I think it switched around what order it was on, depending on the 2 screens. So I like how Death collapsed to both sides there, like, just to make sure. Like, okay, we got that covered. Yep.